Hey, can I take your order? Hey, can I get you anything? Right, thank you. Guess you're miles away. Somewhere a million times better than here. Wish I could escape so easily. I'd lose my job in a heartbeat if I was daydreaming that much. That would probably be the best outcome. So will you be having that here? I said, will you be drinking this here or... Good. Maybe I need to work on diction. I'll add it to the pile of many improvements I've got to make. And yeah, I was gonna say, if you're gonna drink this here, you'd have a hard time finding room to sit. Even without your 500 bags. I guess everyone had the same idea of doing their last-minute shopping today. Someone should have worked out that the best time to do their Christmas shopping is a time when nobody is. Though, I guess that would be pretty hard to work out. Unless you did it in the dead of the night when nothing was open. Even as poor suckers aren't still working. Okay, that'll be 420. You heard that, right? Okay, just checking. Are you actually gonna be able to carry all that with your bags? Wow, okay. You're more talented than me. Look, I'm sorry. I know I'm not being very festive, to say the least, but... Hang on, I've seen you before, haven't I? No, I'm pretty sure I have. You might not have seen me, but you were in here the other day, reading. Yeah. I noticed because that's one of my absolute favorite books. Wow. Now I sound like a stalker. Look, I was just mildly intrigued. Somebody else had a decent enough taste in literature, okay? Now if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to... What? Join you for coffee? After everything I said to you? You must be a masochist of some kind. Haven't you got people waiting for you? All those presents tell a story. Okay, tell you what. My shift actually finishes in like 5 minutes. If you're still around then, do you want to meet in that charity bookshop? They have some nice chairs there. Okay, awesome. See you there in a bit. And I'll get a nice strong Americano to rejuvenate myself. But not from here. I've been working here long enough that, I can no longer enjoy their stuff. Which is just another downside that they offer. Another customer. Yep, sorry. How can I help you? Oh, okay. Sorry I'm late. But you know what? You were slow with your order, so I'd say we're even. I may also have already got myself an Americano. Yes, I know that's cheating, possibly lying, but I need to be prepared to dash off quickly if anything else happens, you know? No, if I wanted to get away from you, I would have just refused coffee with you in the first place. Against all odds, I actually wanted to. Okay, I'm sorry. I think we got off on the wrong foot. That's mostly my fault. When you've been working in customer service for as long as I have... Okay, it hasn't been that long, but when you've been working somewhere as busy as I have, You get very familiar with the worst customer service has to offer. Some of them are fine, obviously, but I've learned to be really tough, you know? Yes, sir. The price on the menu is the actual price. No, ma'am. I can't make your coffee before the previous customers. Those kind of people. And management do not fucking help. No wonder the customers always think they'll take their side. God, that was a mistake. Ah, that's hot. Oh, shut up. Yes, I know I should have known better working in the industry of scalding hot drinks. But if I can forgive you for being absent-minded, surely you can show the same courtesy. Because, honestly, it wasn't fair of me to treat you like the worst of the customers. Maybe I wanted an excuse to talk to you? Tell me something. Were you absent-minded because your mind was on books? Okay. But am I right for thinking that they're often on your mind? So what was it this time? Distracted by my gorgeous face? Or maybe it was so hideous you were just lost for words. That's sweet of you. But we both know I'm not going to be the face of any coffee chain anytime soon. No matter how nice the uniform is. So what is on your mind? So, you're saying you haven't actually finished your Christmas shopping yet? I felt like this bag's told a story. Or maybe I shouldn't have been surprised that you're the kind of person people actually want presents from. I can tell you mine got done really quick. That was back when I actually felt like seeing family. That's a story for another time. I want to hear about you. How many people do you still have to get presents for? Ah, okay. How many of them do you think books would be suitable for? Because surely books are suitable for everyone. Actually, yeah, I see your point. I'm certainly not sure if anyone I would trust to buy the right book for me. It's sheer luck that we actually have similar tastes. But that's kind of how book tokens got started. There was a publisher in the 1920s. I think his name was Harold? Harold Raymond? That was it. He realized that there was a risk of buying someone a book because you couldn't guarantee they'd actually like it. So something that could be exchanged for any book someone wanted was ultimately a better option. It takes a little bit of the personal touch out of it, but in the end, maybe some people aren't suited for that. Oh, yeah, I really am the spirit of the season. But perhaps I'm just unfairly trying to dump my own gloom onto your adorable sunshine. So I expect you have slightly more social plans for Christmas? Oh, quite a few people, you say? Well, what I want to know is, because I'm still trying to figure you out, you're a bit of an enigma. What does someone who likes to read alone in coffee shops do at a Christmas social event? An audiobook listening party? Oh, that is actually amazing. No, seriously, that's actually a really good idea. I'm just so impressed. You have enough people with the patience for that. And enough people who don't eat the snacks too loudly so you miss something important. Okay, so what's the audiobook? Something festive? Oh, yeah. Voting on it is actually a good idea. A Christmas Carol is fine, but a bit basic. Ideally, you'd want something nobody has heard or read before. What am I doing for Christmas? Honestly, I have no idea. But increasingly, I'm feeling that I might be better off spending it alone. That might be the best thing for my sanity. I hate that barista job, but it pays the bills and keeps me occupied. In theory, anyways. Ideally, I'd be working somewhere like this, with books, but perhaps I don't have the right demeanor, or more of a disappointment than I thought. I mean, that's what my mom calls me. Or maybe she said that about my dad. In any case, their divorce will probably be finalized by this time next year. And while that'll probably be a relief in many ways, I could really go without both of them dragging me into it. Even though I'm a grown-ass adult, so custody is relevant. And I should be making my own way in the world. But maybe I let them drag me into it because it's nice to feel wanted. Or nice to feel the illusion of being wanted. Yeah, I'm just ammunition. But I'm still being fought over, you know? They're both really trying my patience now. But if I don't spend Christmas with either of them, well, everyone else I could call a friend has other plans. They're bored, or at university, or married, and living somewhere else without a care in the world. I don't expect any of them to make arrangements for me, so I'm either alone or with grumpy family members, and I have to choose one of them. I mean, maybe I could connect with one of my sort of friends in a feeble attempt to get them to take me out in pity, but I think I just feel so pathetic. On the subject of which, I have just shared way too much. I'm so sorry. But, okay, I've gone this far, so I may as well bite the bullet. The fact that you're not backing away from me slowly or quickly is a good sign. So, I want to make a request to join your little listening party because even in this very brief period in which I've known you, suddenly, I think I'd like to spend Christmas with you. Yeah, I know. Maybe it's pathetic, and obviously, I understand we're practically strangers. But, even as I'm reminded of every shitty thing going on in my sad, sorry life, I'm thinking I'll be okay if I just, you know, help you with your Christmas shopping, browse books in here with you, discuss the finer points of the corniest festive movies, learn more about what you do, and when you have a bunch of friends as adorable as you're around. I don't know how this makes me sound, but, when you brought up that you actually do a listening party, oh my god, I haven't been amused like that in forever. I don't know what it is about you. Maybe this will make me sound like a stalker again, but I just feel like you could light things up this Christmas for me. If only for a week, a day, an hour. Perhaps we could just get to know each other before you decide if I'm worthy of joining you and your friends. It's entirely up to you. What do you say? Oh my god, thank you. I really hope what I can give you is beyond this pathetic neediness. Why don't we start right now? We both know this place really well, so I'll try my best to prove myself to you with my profound insights on the finer and less fine points of literature. I may even be able to pick out the best option for your present. Oh, yes, I do. It's the least I could do for you. Given you're making this festive season something more than just some gloom. Nothing will be too good, and I think I need to start as soon as possible. So come on, we're in a bookshop, the greatest kind of place on earth. What section should we go to first?